Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 1 and my introduction to my Rags to Riches Get Famous edition. And in this Let's Play, I have 2 Sims. They are siblings, and the older sibling, who is 18, her name is Felicity Evans. She is creative, and she is also a bookworm. Her little brother, who she is best friends with, is outgoing, and as you can see, he is a child. He is just recently aged up to a child, and they have been best friends and have been since they were both the child and toddler stage, respectively. Now, the interesting thing about them is that they're both children of Father Winter, and their father has finally convinced their mother to marry him, so they are engaged. They also have a younger sibling who is a toddler and another Nubu on the way, so they have another sibling on the way, or siblings, who knows whether it'll be 1 or 2, we'll see at some point. But right now they have gone off on their own. They've convinced their parents that they wanted to go to Del Sol Valley to go to a drama club and summer school there on their own, and they had booked a place to stay, but unfortunately their reservation fell apart and they have lost everything. They were robbed, so they have nothing. They are essentially starting with nothing apart from a couple of miscellaneous things in their backpacks, which we'll take a look at as soon as I come out of the tab mode. And they don't want to tell their parents that this has happened to them because they know they're really busy with their plans for the wedding, and the younger sibling and the Nubu on the way, and they're afraid they'll also be told they have to go back home, and they don't want to go back home, so they're going to see if they can manage on their own. Their mother was in a similar position years ago, so they're going to see whether they can do the same thing and be successful as she was. Now, poor Jasper is actually very, very angry because he just came home from a bad day at school, so that's why he has that look on his face. And they are going to be on this lot here that is actually pretty expensive because it has like some trees and some bushes and stuff like that. So that is all there. And when I'm recording it, the positivity challenge is still on. It's just about to end. But since it is still on, you'll see I've already set their money to 0. Let's take a look at what they have in their inventory. She has her private journal and her homework, and he probably has the same. I did let him keep, he is a scout and he's going to continue to be a scout. She may be a scout, but she's going to change and go into the drama club. But I think we're going to give that a break. We're not going to start that right away because they do really have nothing. Of course. She does actually have 3 days of vacation. She just aged up. She is a B student because she, as a Father Winter child, she was born in the game. They both were born in the game. So I might give her a little cosmetic surgery when she ages up and becomes a young adult. But for now, she's a teen. She's not getting cosmetic surgery. She's got very high cheekbones. I'm not sure where they come from because her mother doesn't have them. Must be from her father. I don't really know. So we are actually going to try and call the event coordinator over to our empty lot that they are on and do a little bit for the positivity challenge until it ends. We obviously won't get very far with it, but it is also a way. Oh, he's gonna do something that's gonna be bad for his manners. You can't even do the playing on a jungle. Oh, there she is. She's already right here. Why don't we issue the positivity challenge, and maybe that'll stop him doing what he was about to do with his sister. And we'll do the same here. We're not going to bother asking about it. We just want to, get that started. And I think, unfortunately, we don't have anywhere for him to write. He looks like he's about to chat with her, but I don't really know. Why don't we actually flip him over for now? I don't know whether we'll actually even get the thing. We might not be able to do this. We got this, but I don't see, maybe because they don't have a house, they don't actually, they don't get the box, in which case we can't really do anything about it. So she is, we're going to pause here. I'm going to pause because I don't want him to do anything I don't want him to do. And let's see whether she can actually switch over to it. She can too. So is it in her? Oh, here it is. So they do have it. They have it here. So this would actually, if we sold one of them, we give them the 1,000 simoleons. But we're not going to sell it instantly. We'll leave it for now. Luckily, it's nice. They don't have any weather to worry about, but we can always build them a roof, which I've done in other Rags to Riches challenges. So we're going to actually try and do a funny, tell a goofy story so we can get that part done. And she is going to do the same. Try to calm down, actually. Why don't you try and calm down? She needs to meet a new sim. So we'll do that too, but we're going to try and see if we can calm him down a little bit. Why don't we tell a funny story to him? Because we need to still perform one good deed on both of their halves, both of their parts. And they need to go out and meet a new sim. Oh, we can't meet her. What she's doing in our poor neighborhood, I don't know. Oops. It didn't look like that worked very well. He's so angry, and he's a kid, so he can't do as much. Can we do the funny story? Will that work? Because we're having an unpleasant conversation. Well, we met a sim. I guess that counted for him meeting a sim. I think you need to go do something. Because he's really, 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 really upset. Well, we did manage to get that done. Did he manage to get? They both managed to get that done. What are we going to do with you, Jasper? Maybe we need to, we're going to travel. We're going to go do some fishing and hope that when he's fishing, he'll fish some of his, what's he want to do? He wants to get to know her. We'll pin that. What's this? He wants to have a water balloon fight. Well, we can see whether there's something here. So we're going to go off to the park and maybe do some fishing and hunting for some frogs and maybe get him just to do his own thing. And he can also, at the park, there's a picnic table, so he can write in his little book, and that might help him with his anger. So that would be good. So I'll be back when we get to the park. Well, we're here at the park. I'm going to have him go look for some frogs just to start. And then you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him sit down here and hopefully he can write in he can scribble furiously, and hopefully that will help calm him down. There doesn't seem to be anybody here, I have to say. But, oh, there's someone just coming now. Are we acquaintances with her? Do we know Cassandra? We're going to just do a friendly introduction and hope that we don't become friends. I say that because I'm pretty sure she has the incredibly friendly trait, whereas Jasper does not. So if he calmed himself down, this would be an ideal part for him to meet people and to get acquaintances. So we are acquaintances, so that's good. So we cannot do a brighten day because she is not happy. And usually you need to be happy to be able to brighten day. I'm going to check anyways, just in case, but I am not seeing it, so I think she isn't. So we're going to talk about warm temperature and hope that doesn't make them friends. Hopefully. It would be good if that worked. And she's still acquaintances. Throw shade. And then we're going to do another tell a funny story. It'd be nice if she got happy. Dry clothing. Why? What is dry clothing? Oh, because they have a washing machine when she was at home. So we're going to do another friendly introduction. And actually, while we're at it, we should probably do a friendly introduction to this little boy. There's a lot of scouts around, and we don't need to do a friendly introduction. I don't know whether we're already friends. It's Max. I don't recognize them with their hats. They all look the same, I have to say. So we must be we're going to assume that we are acquaintances with her. No, we're friends. Are we friends with Jeffrey? Or maybe that's who we're friends with, and we're acquaintances with him. So no, don't go away, Jeffrey. We need to get our pictures, is what we need to do. Don't go away, please. Oh, you're happy now. So you can come over here and do a friendly introduction once you're finished writing. And hopefully we can get that. Unfortunately, they are friends, so we can't do it with her. Sorry, I'm looking around. Oh, we are just acquaintances, so we can try and do a funny story with... You're not going to do your homework right now. Don't do your homework. We need to talk to people that, oh look, here's a teen. Why don't we do a friendly introduction, even if we end up becoming friends with him? And most of the people she has met has been from when she was a child, because she completed all 4 of her childhood aspirations. Okay, stop talking to your friend, because you're friends, and that doesn't really help us. So, are you finished finally writing in your book? Because you kind of don't really need to anymore. You're finished. Though we need to remember to make sure we pick it up. Or can I pick it up? Or did you pick it up yourself? Let me look at your inventory. You did. Good kid. Let's go back to where Felicity is. Where Felicity is. Because she's... And who is this? Oh, we have lots of teens. Oh my goodness, so many teens over here at this lot. This is the park in Oasis Springs, which I kind of think of as part of Del Sol Valley because they've got the same weather. It's just like the poorer area. That's what I'm calling it. So he has, we're going to brighten day. He can brighten day because he is happy. So that is a very good thing, and tell a goofy story. And the reason I'm concentrating on teens with him is because he doesn't need to make friends with teens. They don't count as children or young adults. Oh, look. Oh, okay. Looks like she already knows him. He somehow knows him. I was actually thinking I was switching over. Okay, we could ask for help with homework. Does that really help us? How would that be a good deed how would that be us performing a good deed? She's tense for some reason. Well, someone in a new outfit? Oh, she's a B-lister. We can't even bother trying to talk to her proudly. Because we are going to tell a funny story. Okay, yeah, I can't imagine that would have helped. Brighten day. And how about you? Did you get anywhere? You got to 3. Let's try and do one over here. We're going to tell a goofy story, and tell another goofy story. And hopefully those will count, so we'll get them done. Because this is actually a really good way to make some money if you're doing this while this challenge is on. We really, really need some of these to finish so we can get them counting, because she's got 2 more left to do. And then we already have to go home and we can collect the 1. If one of them did it, then you actually can keep searching it once you finish it. The little box, you can search it once a day. Yay, she got that done. She needs to become happy 3 times. She needs to do some more good deeds. So we're going to work on doing some funny stories. And now we can talk to Luna, because it doesn't matter that you're friends at this point. You can do it, and he still hasn't managed to get his done. So let's try to do it again. Funny. Tell a goofy story. I don't know what you were doing on your phone, kiddo. Definitely not necessary. Now, he did get a couple of frogs there when he got a leaf frog and a striped heart frog, and so then they weren't worth very much, I have to say. She's playful, which means we can ask her about her career. Let's see if we can do some more. It means we can't brighten day, unfortunately, when we're playful. And it's not counting for being happy 3 times. Tease about bravery. Now, we already hit our relationship when he was angry. We don't really wanna hit it anymore. She is a llama scout at Scout Pack number 1. Kind of would be nice, so here you go. You are already happy, but that's not counting. Oh, we had brighten day there and I missed it. Because it's nice to actually switch it around and not always do the same thing when you have that ability. Since really those are the main things that there are. Is there anything dirty around? Is there anything around? See, he needs to be playful, but there is a playground equipment over where they are, so it's not like that's an important thing for him to do. Who is this? It's just an adult, a young adult. So we're going to do a friendly introduction over there. So we have performed 3 of the 7 good deeds. So essentially they're just going to do some more of this good deeds, and I don't know that we can really do much about being happy, and I'll let them keep doing that. But what I am going to do, which I forgot, is I'm going to form a club, but with Felicity as the main one. I'm going to go join, create a club, and I should have done this already. So for now, it's the Dream Big Club, and dreaming big of getting famous. So their activities are be friendly with everyone, be funny with everyone. I generally have those, I figure, clean. And at the moment, since they can't really do very much, it's fish and look for frogs. But I probably will change that to things related to get famous once they have the ability to do those things. I mean, they could do the acting already because they can practice on themselves, but they're at the park. I'm going to leave it like that. I do tend to change these club activities as my needs see fit for what they're doing. So there we go. We are going to start that gathering. And I'm not going to buy, I often will buy the perk to be a popular club because it helps them become friends more easily. And now that we're past the acquaintances, we could do that. But what I'd rather do is try and work on getting club points for the rally the troops interaction, especially because they will be doing the drama club, and I find like that's like with them going to school and then doing the drama club, that takes a lot of time and effort. So they're going to need to rally the troops a little bit to get things done when they are actually home. Otherwise they'll never get anything done at home during the week. So that is the one thing I don't like about the after school activities, that you can't take any time off of them. So that's why I haven't actually set them up, and he's going to continue doing the Cub Scouts anyways until he is finished with his scouting. She could join right away, but like I said, they don't even have anywhere to be, so I think I'm going to leave it. So we're going to tell another funny story, and now she's bored, probably because she's been doing too many funny stories. So she's at 4 of 7. I think that's going to be my last one for now, and he's bored too, so he can't even... So we're going to talk about school. We're going to do other things that aren't... we'll ask to hang out. And we're not doing any... Suggest some fun activities. We're not going to do anything that helps with the good deeds. He's not even gotten very far. He's only gotten to 2 of 7. So... I think they've managed to get through 2 levels, which is 2 posters each, so that's really good. So maybe what we'll do is have them do a little bit of, have him go do some more searching for frogs, and get some, if I get turned around properly. We're going to come over here, and we're going to look for frogs, and that will help us with our club activities and getting ourselves some points, and then hopefully will also help with getting a better frog, because the frog they had wasn't very good. So she's a bit bored, so it's a tedious conversation. Can we do something? Can we share ideas? Can we do something other than talking about... Well, we don't want to actually invite to Dream Big. We could actually invite her to Dream Big, but for now we don't want it. We're going to do a secret scouting handshake. We're not going to tell a funny story at all. We're going to give props. We just want to turn this around from being a tedious conversation. So now it's gone to boring, and it was tedious. So that's a good thing. Let's see, is that going to get... And now it's pleasant. Okay, can we do one more joke before? Why don't we just get to know? Though I think we already know her traits. She's romantic and childish. What a combination. We're going to try one more funny story. So she needs to become happy 3 times. That might not be so easy when she's doing rags to riches. It'd be nice if she could at least complete the aspiration, but I'm not sure. This part's probably gone on long enough because I forgot to keep track partway through. And so I don't know if it's long, short, or just the right time. So she did perform her good deeds. That counted. She is actually going to look for frogs. And since she's not going to really become happy, probably. Actually, forget it. She can just stay on there. Look for frogs in case she becomes happy while she's looking for frogs. And he's still looking for frogs. I'm guessing that's from either because I still have it queued up, or it's just from the club activities. Which we're, like I said, right now, we're trying really hard to get... Did he get any frogs? Yes, he did get a new frog. He got a spotted dirt frog, so we can't even breed. It's too soon. It's too soon for him to breed frogs. He's all done. Oh, he got another one. He got a striped dirt frog, and he got a striped heart frog. We must have already had that one. How's that helping us with our club points? Well, of course, it's not showing our club points. Sometimes I get that, where it doesn't actually show the club points until I say travel, or perhaps go into create a sim. So he's fishing. That will help him with his mental skill. But we're just going to keep looking for frogs. I don't even know if he's got that for his club, his scouts. I'm pretty sure she already has the scout. So I made sure I worked on... Oh, I'm on the wrong sim. I made sure I worked on his conflict resolution because that's one I find hard to do as a teen or without an adult in the house. So maybe she hasn't finished the scouting one, so she needs to just quickly finish that before we're going to switch. I don't know. We'll have to check what's missing off of that, where she's got to. So let's look for frogs again. And she needs to get one skill to level 3. And yeah, she's only level 4 of the scout. So she has one more badge to earn. So because he has his, let's take a look in his inventory, because I can drag it out and put it there. And she's going to actually check and see. We're going to check with her and see. Oh, we can collect it. Well, that's going to help her with her fame. Okay. I don't really want her to get famous. Hopefully that doesn't really do very much, because I don't want to have to be dealing with like the fact that they lose it all the time, because I find that a bit, I don't want to be dealing with that yet. She's not famous. I'd rather just leave it like that she's not famous. So she's got her thing. She's going to just view her badge progress just in case she doesn't. She should be out of that before the weekend. Well, she could be out of it now. I'll just leave her in it for now, because I'm not getting her to join, but I'm definitely going to join the drama club before the weekend for her. So she is a bit hungry, and she has no money. She has no money. Has someone made food? Oh, look at this. But what we're going to do is I'm going to have her take a vacation day from school, as is Jasper. So that's it for this part. I am going to be pre-recording the next part, so the positivity challenge is still on, and hopefully they will be able to get a little bit further, maybe get another poster, which will help them in their finances and on their way in getting started. But that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.